second call, we're going to go do some role plays and then go over client communication. So I'm thinking we can
Yep.
save the role plays for last because that will be an in-depth topic. But just quickly, just to get some value, how you talk to leads and prospects and clients is very big. So I'm going to share, and you're going to have access again to this Notion template inside the Notion. So let me actually pull this up, and then I'll show you guys some examples on exactly what I'm talking about. Is there anything else specifically that you guys want to go over today other than that?
Bro, yeah, I have just messaged you, right? That pitching to, free to paid transition. So I have some questions about it. We can discuss at the end of the meeting.
All right. Okay. Yeah, definitely bring that up again. I did send a voice note, but I can go more in depth on it, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're good to go. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so this is client communication. What's this? I created this yesterday. Okay, yeah, I have this. These are scripts and materials that we can go over that you guys have access to that I actually found really helpful through my sales stuff. But for now, we'll do this. So the core philosophy when you're communicating with people that actually paid you money, because it's pretty big, is every message, every DM is an opportunity to build trust, exude certainty, and over deliver on excellence. When I was watching Edgelaw's call the other day, if he had more certainty on the call, he might have paid him. Who knows? So certainty is very important. And you're not a freelancer, you're a high performance advisor. Clients come to you with chaos, you respond with calm, clarity, and world class charisma. They have a problem, you are the solution. You can solve their problem. You are the bridge that gets them from point A to point B. You can literally solve everything that they have problems with. And so with that comes like excellent communication. Okay, you need this done, sir. Consider it done. I'll have it in your inbox tomorrow. Like talk like that when you're talking to clients on calls, texts. Here's some foundational rules. Use their name always. You can use sir. I always use kind sir. Kind sir, Ajlal, how are you doing? I always like to use that as like a name to call people, it makes them smile. So voice notes, calls, speak with certainty. You're the expert. There's no doubt, no fill language. I think we should do this. I think we should do this. Yo, let's do this. How do you feel about it? Or something. Or, yo, let's meet on a call tomorrow at this time. Are you free? It's like certain speech like that. And use emojis to the left. I want to do this 100% of the time. When I was communicating with, I think in total we had 20 clients before I left the media business. Basically every message I sent, which we'll get to on the bottom, I used emojis on the left-hand side with line breaks to make it aesthetic to read. The emojis match the meaning of the sentence. So
Yeah.
there's no lazy messages. You're always performing, even if it's just simple yes or no. There's so many ways to make it better and more professional. And the no paragraph blogs, never match their energy. Set it. And then even after calls, like go really in depth. Don't be normal, be abnormal. Even after you hop off a call with like it's a fulfillment call, a sales call, a coaching call, whatever it is, 5 minutes later after you hop off the call, Nate, it was an absolute honor to connect. I hope you took away XYZ from our call. Excited to talk to you again on the next day when our follow-up call's booked.
Yeah.
Always be talking to them. And then, yeah, no weak language. Here's the move. Let's do this. People love that much better. And then here's some communication techniques. So post call message, John, absolute honor to connect. I truly respect how dialed in and intentional you are about your business. Excited to lock arms and build something world class together. Let's kill it. Follow up message. Hey name, got your form, beautifully done. After they complete tasks like onboarding, like the message that you guys send after the sales call. Everything is now in motion behind the scenes on our end. Expect surgical level execution over the next days. Stay sharp, sir. See you in 2 days or 5 days, whenever the follow up calls booked. So you could definitely use this message. Then there's clarification requests, voice note rules under 59 seconds, certainty up front. Here's the game plan. You'll see how this directly solves a problem with actually getting paid traffic to your funnel. And then let's dominate this, sir. I'll see you on the 14th. So these are some just example messages. If you're having trouble trying to generate some, you can just paste all these messages in ChatGPT and then explain ChatGPT what message you want to send, then it'll just spit you out something similar. So any questions about the message, by the way?
Bro, it's completely clear for me.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Do you see how like when you send messages like this, people are gonna like look at you like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah. It's
All right.
look so professional. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And what was it? Akbar, was it you or was it Ajlal that I sent? Like, oh, it was Ajlal. I sent you that message. Is that the follow-up message you sent? And then like he responded with that with the WhatsApp screenshots you sent.
What, bro?
I sent you like that follow-up message to say to Ryan, like with the emojis to the left-hand side about like the form and the follow-up. Did you send that first?
Yeah, I sent the small accelerated version of what you sent to
Okay,
me.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good. And then he just said, we can dive into it after. And then
yeah,
on-call voice etiquette, always be open, appreciate your time, always say their name, kind sir, and have the emotional authority in the conversation. You're the captain of the ship. You're not like along for the ride. You're the leader. You're leading the conversation. Here's what we do next, John. And the client is entrusting you with the wheel. Your tonality, language, pacing, charisma must always reflect excellence. Because if you want to be the best in the game, everything else has to be the best too. If it doesn't feel elite, rewrite it, re-record it, don't send it. So that's everything on client communication. That was really simple. It's a really simple framework I built, but it goes really in depth. Like in literally every single text you send, phone call, voice note, even sales calls, embody all of this, and people are going to look at you like, wow, this guy's a leader. He's excellent. He knows what he's doing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
yeah, bro. Totally makes sense. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Okay. So next we can dive into the sales. This one will take a bit. And then would you guys rather, we can do that at the end. That's fine. So for sales, we can start off with some role plays and like see and get a base on where we're both at. So I think it'd be best if you each take a turn being the closer and I'll be the prospect. And then we're not gonna do like the whole sales call format. Which part would you guys like to role play? The introduction, the pitch, the discovery portion, the objection handling? Which one do you feel like would you guys want to go over? It can be different for each of you, by the way.
Yep. I think I can take care of the opening scene. I mean, introduction, and also I can take care of the objection handling method, objection handling, and revealing the price. What about that?
That's what you want to go over?
Yep.
Okay, so the
I mean,
introduction and objection handling for you.
yeah.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right. Akbar, what
uh,
do you want?
after. Okay.
So, bro, my actual weakness is where we pitch them, right? We just invite them, say hello, hi, and all that stuff. That's very easy for me. And then after that, when it comes to pitch, like saying them, this is the thing that we are providing, and this is
Okay.
the cost of that. It's like it's a pressure inside my mind, and I don't know how to like vanish that. So it will be very helpful if you help that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Did you look at the pitching? It's kind of in depth buried, but in mastering the art of sales pitching, I forgot how to share my screen. Did you look at this?
No, bro.
Sorry, I'm not actually looked on this one. I'm actually read the first 4 or 5 one actually.
Yeah, this part is really deep. There's so much stuff in here. So I actually like got most of this from a
Objection
paid
handling.
course. Say again?
Yeah. I mean, the objection handling was so amazing, man.
Oh yeah, I added
Bro,
I
I have
added
a
two
question
more.
that, bro, I have a question because when we read from it, how we can implement it so easily. I mean, when I read it, I have in my mind, but after some time, I will,
So it's reps,
what kind
bro.
of exercise I can do.
It's reps because you don't want to be stuck. I actually did this.
Yeah.
When you're on a sales call and an objection comes up and you're doing this. Shit, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, that sounds good, man. Can you tell more about like it's fucking whack. So what you want to do is like read over this over and over and over again. The scripting is a foundation. It's foundation.
Yeah.
It's not everything else.
Yeah.
It's like a solid baseline. And then once you take more calls, you practice, you watch call recordings, and then like the scripting is always there, but you kind of flow in your own way. So
Yeah, bro.
you're never going to say this like word for word exactly. In fact, you don't want to do that. You always want to personalize something. Like if they have a goal, a pain point to address, like include that in the objection handling. This is just a foundation. Like this really helped me, like having all these down. If you like said an objection about like I want to do it alone, I'd probably say like actually this I'd probably say word for word because I've gone over this whole sheet like basically hundreds of times when I was in closing. But some like this, I'm not gonna say this word for word, bro. It's too much. I'll say something like unique. I might skip some parts, say something else, but it's a foundation. Like, okay, I know the general direction of what to go. Let's get that prospect there. Let's abolish that line of thinking and get the prospect to think this way instead. Because the way that edge law is thinking right now, my prospect is flawed. So I need to show them the correct way to think. The new logical line. That's why these are here for, by the way. I need to make a whole video going over this whole notion. So if, for example, what if I don't get results, not sure how much progress I can make? The prospect is thinking, because of inability to know if I'll get results, I don't feel ready to make a decision yet. What the prospect should be thinking is, you can't know the future. The only thing you can have faith in is your willingness to show up and do the work and our ability to help you get there. So that's what we're going to transition them to. And that's why this scripting is here, to take them from this to this for every single objection. That's the thing. Because all these objections here, bro, they're masks. They don't exist. They're just excuses to stop them from buying. The only two objections you'll ever see are money and fear. That's it. Fear of like their past self, fear of failure, or most of the time in my experience, it's money. Sometimes it can be a little bit of both. It could be money can be an issue and fear. Usually it is both. And usually you'll always expect like at least 2 objections on the call. Every single call, expect objections because they're coming. Out of like the 80 sales calls I've taken on one of the offers I was on, maybe 1 or 2 of them didn't have any objections. But almost all of them have like 2 to 3 objections that you have to handle and overcome. So, okay, so for Akbar's question for pitching, right? And you have access to this, and we'll go over. I'll role play with Edgelaw first, and then we can role play with Akbar, and then we can do the pitching. First thing is benefits, mechanisms, deliverables, check-in. I'm not sure how much of this because I haven't seen one of your call recordings for pitching. I might have. I just forgot. But always checking in is important. So after you finish a topic. So does that make sense, sir? Any questions so far? Awesome. Let's keep on rolling. And then boom, keep on reading it. Any questions so far? Fantastic. And so I would definitely do that. I highly recommend checking this out. That's not where I wanted to go. For the scripting, I have like all my pitches in these scripts here. So this is my ecom script, my dating. We'll use a dating one for now. And then, so you guys can go through all this. And then for the pitch, I always say this every time I pitch. We want to help, and I'm confident we can, Akbar. Would you like me to walk you through the process of how we help men, just like you land more dates and build undeniable confidence? I would love that. Awesome. Okay, we do a lot, but I'll make it as simple as possible for you. And then you just dive right into it. This is really bright. So the first thing, like we tell them the overall goal, the timeline, day one. You usually keep like 3 pillars when you're pitching, like this pillar, this pillar, this pillar. For copywriting and funnel, you can say like we create this, we give you this, expect this results. So building the foundation, join day 2 to 14, 15 plus. In a nutshell, wrap it up quickly. Even include a bonus if you want. That's a solid marketing technique. As a bonus, we do this as well. Like the support, everything you get, lay it all down, be very technical. And then the next question I'd love to ask, bro, is outside of the investment in terms of the process and the structure, does it all make sense so far? They'll say probably yes, no, whatever. And do you feel like this is the answer for you? Why would it be though? That this is called the double bind. It locks them in. I do feel like this could help. Why do you feel like it can help though? Oh, I really love, the accountability. I really love that I'll get like a world-class funnel. I mean, that would definitely help me. Fantastic. So how do you feel about everything so far? Boom. Investment. Boom. You just say the investment and then just handle the objections after. So that's the pitching. I hope that makes sense. Like, Bar, you can review if you want while I'm role playing with Edgelaw. But so Edgelaw, we're doing the introduction and we're doing the objection, right?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna tell you how it's all work, and also, so after that you will ask me that how much it costs. So I will, tell you my price. So you are gonna give some objection.
Okay. So just so on the
Yeah.
same page with the what exactly you're offering. It's just a whole like sales funnel implementation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's run it up. Are you ready?
Yeah. So before we go, what kind of niche we are doing here?
Niche. Okay. We'll
I
do
mean,
e-commerce, a
e-commerce. Wow. Yeah.
business
Yeah.
operation. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just joined the call.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Aiden, it's absolutely honor to connect with you. How's it going?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Amazing, bro.
Nice.
Bro,
You're leading the call, man.
yeah. So
Writer's block hits, right?
yeah, bro.
You got this, man. I believe in you.
Bro, I got
Introduction, right?
stuck. Bro, can we restart it again?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know how to start that conversation.
That's how you practice, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. I'll do to help you out a bit. I'll share this and you can kind of follow it. Like, don't rely on this as like one time thing. But are you
Yeah.
able to see this?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Okay, fire. You can just follow this.
Can you? Yeah. Can you send me the link of this?
Oh yeah, I can. If you'd rather do that. I actually already have it. It's in the Notion, but I can send it to you because it's a bit hard to get to.
Okay.
But don't rely on this. But this
Yeah.
is like a solid way to understand how the sales call should go. So I'll send
Yeah.
this over to your Instagram, G. I'll send it to you Akbar if you want it as well.
Yeah.
It's in the Notion too, plus my other scripts.
Because actually, when we are talking, we get a stuck, right? Our brain will
Yeah.
think process. It's like crash in the windows.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But when in a
So
sales
let
call,
me.
there is no option like we are talking to you. If you are stuck, we are like FUK up, right? We don't
Yeah.
have any options. We just sitting like this and think about this.
Yeah, it's important to role play. And like the mistake, I really want to be imperative on this because this is important. Like with this that I just sent you, like don't rely on it too much. Okay. Like you don't want, you can have this on the side if you want, but like majority of the time, sales calls are just conversations. You're not following scripting all the time. They're just conversations with you and the prospect. That's what the best closers do. They just talk to the prospect. It's really simple. It's like an introduction. You have a short conversation. How are you, bro? Oh, fantastic. Where are you from? Fantastic. Okay. And then just dive in. Okay, well, awesome, bro. I'd love to dive right in. By the way, you're rocking that beard, by the way. I wish I can grow my own. Pattern interrupt. And just dive in.
Yep.
Get to know more about them, their goals, what they want to achieve with e-commerce, how long they've been in the space for, what's the problem? What's the biggest thing that's holding them back from like already being at the place that they want to be? The holy grail, their goal. What's holding them back? Okay, how long has that been going on for? Now probe into the problem. Do you feel like there's some things you need to do differently? Or how do you feel about it in terms of your approach? Because you've been stuck here for a while, bro. And just get them to dive in. Expand on the problem. Always expand on problems. Okay. And you'll see that in the framework that I just sent you. So let me know when you're ready to go,
Nice.
Joel.
Yep. Can we restart it again?
Yep, let's go. Run it up.
Yep. So, okay. Hey, Aiden, it's absolutely an honor to come today. How's it going, bro?
What's up, bro? I'm fantastic, man. I'm just excited to be here.
Wow. So, what about the two emails that I have sent to you over?
Yeah,
What
I
about that?
liked it. I saw you included like a free buy on an email sequence, bro. I enjoyed that, and like not very many people send like value right off the rip. So like, okay, this guy might know what he's doing. So yeah, I
Wow.
really liked your approach, man. I just love to hear more.
Wow, amazing. It's absolutely amazing. When I saw your profile, I saw you have a, amazing potential to scale your business. So that's why I sent that to you. Do you
Yeah.
like to, whether move forward with that?
Say again.
Do you like to, rather move forward with that?
Would I like to?
Do you like to do the email marketing? What are
Oh, would
your
I
thoughts
like
on it?
to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would. I would just like to do anything that can, improve my results, get more students, get more results. So
yeah, absolutely. So I made an entire sequence for you, the welcome sequence and the uh, the lead nursery sequence for you. So I will send that to you soon. So if you like to, uh, you know, if you like to have some, uh, the funnel kind of thing, doing the funnel and the sales page, ESL, it's actually a huge potential. I saw you in your business.
All right, pause real quick. So
Yeah.
I want to know more about you first in the introduction too. Like, don't make it all about me. I want to know more about you. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw my message, bro. I hope you loved it. And just a little bit more about me. I mean, I've been in copywriting for X amount of years, right? I built funnels. I'll actually share my screen and show you real quick. I built funnels for this guy, and this guy. You can see kind of the results and like what exactly I do. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I saw your profile, and I was just heartbroken by all of the leads you're missing out on and like the money you're missing out on because you didn't have a funnel set up, man. You didn't have a funnel set up, John. I just had to reach out to you, you know? So if that's something you love to talk about, I'm completely open for that. How do you feel about it? And like these tabs, I'm also like sharing the different results, like Andrew's funnel, somebody else's funnel, somebody else's funnel, boom, boom, boom. You can have like a doc with the email sequence on it, like whatever results you can have, just have it up.
Wow. So, bro, you nailed it, bro. Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing
so like
style you talking.
let's do it again. Like be more
Yeah.
charismatic, and then we're gonna like for the introduction, we'll just spend like 5-10 minutes on it, like for like the main part, like the first like couple minutes, and then we'll do the objection handling again. So
Yeah.
are you ready to run it back? Remember, it's
Yeah.
like hop on, extremely charismatic, maybe pat and interrupt. Oh, nice beard, Turley. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. And then
Yeah.
and then you just dive
Okay.
in. Awesome, bro. I'm ready to dive in. A little bit about me before we start. Boom, 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 boom. And then the quick though, not too long. You don't want it too long. But
Yeah.
yeah, so let's dive in. I'm ready.
Yeah. Hey, Aiden, it's absolutely honor to connect with you. How is going, man?
Oh, I'm great, man. I'm fantastic. I can't complain. I woke up another day. I'm not dead, so I'm just happy to
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So where you from, actually?
I'm from I'm from Oklahoma, United States. You know where that's at? It's pretty far away, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
So how, how about your reaction towards my past email that I sent for you?
You know,
Yeah.
it was pretty nice, man. I never had an email sequence, to be honest, so it's nice to have that. I mean, I'm not really sure how I would implement it, but it's nice to have. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe you can tell me, but
Wow. Amazing to hear, bro. So my name is So let me introduce myself. My name
sure.
is Ijlal and I'm a digital marketer and I'm a copywriter. I've been in this space for the past 1 year and I help business owners like you to scale their business with the copywriting services and the funnel kind of things. So can I share you my screen to show you some of my results that I give my past clients?
Sure. Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, sure, bro. So let me share my screen. Yeah, here is my some of my past client funnel look like.
Wow.
It's actually for a uh, digital marketing agency, someone from uh, Philippines. So you can have a look. It's actually my cooperating. So here you can see another one of my past client who is in a remote closer. She is teaching people how to become a remote closer. She had an
Wow.
amazing result with me.
So
And the final
why
one
should I
is
even have a
the
funnel in the first place? Like, why not just have like a
yeah
call in my bio?
yeah they only have the call in the bio when before I starting working with them. After that, I built them the entire funnel, and the result was amazing, bro. Here you can see when they are calling, we have, you can see here, we have a low lead qualification step,
Oh,
everything
it's
you
the
need
lead
to.
qualification step. Okay.
Yeah.
So it like filters
Yeah.
out the
So
leads.
yeah, absolutely. And also
Oh.
we have the amazing VSL script that really convert for past. Before he working with us, he was only able to get one or two calls in a week. But after working with us, we have able to increase that call into 7 to 8 a
7 to
week.
8.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So did you
Yeah,
make the VSL for him?
yeah, absolutely. I make the entire script for the VSL and also write the entire sales page for him.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Do I need a VSL for my sales page?
Bro, it's absolutely important. I'm actually jumping to it. So the reason I'm send you the free copy, because when I saw your funnel and your business, bro, you have an amazing audience and the amazing lead to getting your funnel. But when I saw your funnel, the funnel was not optimized, and also the copy in that sales page was not that much okay. So that's why I sent you the free copy. That I saw that I'm really sad about that, because you are losing so much leads in that funnel. So that's why I sent that.
Hmm.
Would you like to go for a what about getting one for your your business, something like that?
What was your question?
I mean, what about getting something like that, so implementing a funnel for your business?
I mean, I love it. That's why I'm here, man. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So pause. Okay. So solid. This is much better than the last one, by the way. This is much better. We kind of
Wow.
like quickly transitioned. Like you just like a quick like I built this, right? Here's my name. This is what I do, and like that's it, right? You kind of
Yeah.
transition like the introduction straight to the pitch, right? Like this is XYZ, right? Which is fine. Which is I was kind of engaged the whole time. Like if you do that on a call, like no one's really gonna care. But it was pretty solid. But yeah, just the introduction, like quick, like I'm talking less than a minute. Here's a little bit about me. Here's what I built. I've been in this space for X amount of years, bro. And I saw your page and I was just heartbroken that you have no funnel, man. Your leads don't know where to go. Like I would hate to be your lead, man. I'll be honest. I'm not bashing you at all. But yeah, so I mean, obviously you booked the call for a reason, right? What did you think of like the email? I love that question. Like, what did you think of the email I sent
Yeah.
you? Did you like it? Yeah, fire. Well, like that email I sent you is like ready to go. It's ready to send. It's completely optimized for your followers and your market. It's like it's ready to work now. It's like that's something you can definitely do. If worst comes to worst, like you don't want to work with me moving forward, you automatically assume they want to work with you. Worst comes to worst, if you don't want to work with me moving forward, you have that, right? If for whatever reason like we don't have a good relationship, then you can just have that email to fall back on. Like, and then that will actually make you money, bro. So I'll just be honest. So
Yeah.
aside from that, right, bro, what is like stopping you from already having that awesome funnel in place, like with that world-class copywriting? Like, what's stopping you from actually already being there? And then just dive in with that. Dive in to get their problem. The problem is huge. So, because
Yeah,
you don't
bro.
know what my problem is. So get like, their number one problem, and whatever it is, you're the solution, and structure your pitch to their problem. If my problem was, yeah, I mean, like the leads that are coming through, they're all broke. Like they're not qualified at all. I have like, I'm sure you saw my bio. I have a book my call, like just my Calendly link in my bio, and bro, I close like 2 deals a week. I want like at least 20, and I'm getting, it's like my full-time job now. I take like 5, 7 calls a day, and like they're all broke, and I just like want this to stop. And I think I did some research, and I think I need something called the sales funnel, and you just take the
Yeah.
web. You just take the floor. You know exactly what my problem is, and you can even expand
Yeah.
on it too. When you say the leads aren't as qualified, right? You said they're all broke. Well, actually, I've already been pretty specific on that. I'm not sure if there's any way you can expand and dive deeper on that. Oh, you say, how long has that been going on for? Oh, it's been going on for like a
Yeah.
year, bro. A year? Man, how's it been impacting you, G? That couldn't have been easy. Okay, so now we just asked two
Mm.
expanding questions. How long has that been going on for? How's that been impacting you? Okay, and then you take the floor with it. Because I know exactly what
Yeah.
my problem is. how long I've been struggling with it, how it's been impacting me. You got the pain, you got the time frame, you got like the qualification of leads. Then you just instantly wipe the floor and tell me exactly what I need to do. Raw. Okay, bro. Well, I'll be honest. I've helped like so many people in the past with this problem, so I can definitely help you with this. Like I'm 1,000% confident. In fact, like here's exactly how I helped Andrew solve this problem because he had this exact same problem as you, John. And share the
Wow,
screen,
bro.
show the type form, show like the form. Like this is how you do it. It's really simple. You just like a solid copywriting page, a solid video sales letter, get them to book the call after they read the copy, get them emotional. They're targeting their pain. And then while they're in that state, they fill out the questionnaire. They're honest. You have qualified leads on your calendar, bro. And the call volume will probably drop down, I assume, because you want to stop talking to broke people. But in that case, the deal problem will go up because why? You have an elite sales funnel, right? You have copy, you have a video sales, or not just a book a call, my bio. That's like normal, bro. Do you want to be normal? No, I want to be the best. Of course you want to be the best. So here's what you need to actually be the best. So, and I know I'm like saying a whole bunch of stuff, but since I'll upload this transcript in GPT and give you like everything that we talked about on this call. So for the introduction, that's that. Any questions on the introduction at all?
No, bro. Introduction is. What about my past introduction? How's that?
It was better.
Nice?
It was much, much better than the
Wow.
last one, bro. Yeah, you didn't do an introduction in the last one.
Actually,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
I have a suggestion in here
Go
because I
ahead.
have watched so much interview in YouTube, and Ijlal bro is, I mean, the presentation is on another level. It's like top tier marketers because I have watched several interview. Yeah, bro, I have watched several interview today to learn this sales code, and people are like shit, man. They are like robotic sitting like this. Hi, how are you? I
Yeah,
am here. Like,
it's pretty bad. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Ijlal bro
bro.
is
I
like.
saw. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Thanks,
noticed that,
man.
bro. I
But
gave him like the framework. He didn't even use it. I'm actually glad he didn't use it. I'm well, he's not reading word for word. Thank goodness. So
yeah,
yeah, well done, Ajal. You know, you're smiling, you're talking with your hands. So yeah, fantastic job on the body language, Akbar. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way, G. But there's
yeah,
definitely some things to improve for sure. Like just a quick
Yep.
introduction, literally everything I just said, targeting their problem, getting the problem. You know what the problem is now. Okay, bro, yeah, I can solve
yeah,
that, no problem at all. I actually solved that exact problem for my past client, Andrews. Show some results with Andrew, then like seamlessly transition into the pitch. And you can tell,
yeah,
like, it depends on the prospect, but the sales call doesn't have to be that long. It really doesn't.
yeah.
Like we got a lot of
Yeah.
progress. Even in your version, like in like 5 minutes, we already got a long way. But sometimes it depends on the prospects. They ask lots of questions, sometimes they don't. So it just depends on that. But
Yeah,
Akbar,
bro.
do you have anything else for Ajlal?
Yeah. One more thing is that Israel, bro, I have been seeing that in the that paying client call, right? Recorded one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
also we are screen sharing too fast because they are seeing the private Instagram messages and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
think
I told him
it's not a good idea, right?
that. Yeah, yeah, I
So
told him
So
that.
I'll
So,
do
but
that.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
Yeah,
thing. Because like you did the same thing today, but I just assumed that like if you had an actual sales call, you already have those ready to go, right?
yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah, just for future reference, like when you have a call, have all your, I'll have like a bookmark folder. You open the folder,
yeah,
all like your favorite tabs pop up, the results, the everything, and they all pop up ready to go. And it's like while you're talking, you don't ask, can I screen share? You just screen share, like while you're
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done a results screen share for like Andrew. You know, he had the exact same problem as you, and you just dive right into it. So just screen share automatically.
yeah, bro. Okay. So, bro, the funniest part is I saw a guy in YouTube. He was speaking so much Indian accent. He was like, I am from coming, but he closed the 3K deal with a
Did he really?
lady.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty. His sales tactic must be on point, or technique.
yeah. He was sitting like that, like, I am coming, thank you. Bro, he was closed that deal. I can't even believe that, bro. When I saw that, bro, I'm quite better than him. I can do it.
But definitely keep on working on the accent. But that's awesome. That's someone like with a heavy accent actually close some deals. That's
Yeah,
fantastic. But definitely keep on working on the accent for sure.
yeah,
Because occasionally, like sometimes I don't understand what you say, but so just like work on getting it better. You know, like what you're doing. Talk to yourself more, watch more podcasts, etc.
yeah,
But that's the
sure.
introduction. Well, Akbar will get to you soon. So for next objection handling, do you just want
Yeah,
random objections that I throw at you, or do you want to work on specific ones? I think it's better personally. It's like if you've gotten some in the past, we can work on the one that you got with Ryan if you want.
yeah. The price objection.
Okay.
So let me ready for it. Actually, okay. So Yeah, okay. So we can start that.
Okay, so we'll leave off. You just
Yeah,
finished the pitch, targeted my
yeah.
pain points, you expanded on my problem. My problem was I just didn't have a funnel at all. Like I'm pretty new. What was Ryan's biggest problem?
Ryan was need more clients. I mean, client acquisition. He need more
Need
clients.
more clients, and he already had a funnel, but it was trash.
Yeah, it was
Bro,
really
bro,
trash.
Bro, actually, I was just, I mean, I just go through that one, your client's page today morning, Instagram. So I think that he has several pages. I mean, one link for one page, and if you click that, you will be going to another multiverse. It's like
Oh,
not connected, right? So the best thing to do is that delete the everything that he has and build from scratch, because otherwise it's so confusing. I think he has two Instagram account. One is directed to a well designed page. Another is like a cool form, and another is like a call booking page. He has something like 2 to 3 pages, I think.
see, this is a solid point.
Absolutely.
What Akbar is saying,
Yeah,
because on the call, you should just like been because you did this obviously, but like if you just said what Akbar said, it would just been straight up honest. Like Ryan, right? If I'm your lead, I have no idea what's even going on. I don't even know where to go. Like you have two Instagram accounts, all these links and bios. Like if I'm trying to buy your product, I like your content. I don't even know the next steps. So what your goal, and like I'm speaking from experience, like I'm not just telling you what to do. You can choose to listen to me if you want, Ryan, because I've generated, yeah, as you saw, like my results with Andrew and stuff. But just make the process for buying as simple as possible. Click this link,
yeah,
read these words, watch this video, book a call. Don't go anywhere
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
That's it. Like you're making the process way too complex, Brian or Ryan. I'm not bashing you at all. It's just the truth. Does that make sense? So like even coach them on the call too. Like give them a free coaching session. Do that. It's like Akbar brought up a really good point.
yeah, bro. It's actually a good point. I'm not actually, but bro, he doesn't know how what is a VSL mean.
Yeah, you gotta confront that instantly because he was one of the
Yeah,
guys
absolutely.
that like talks like he knows a lot of things. Like he thought he was an expert, but he's just a dumbass. So just
Yeah,
like be upfront
absolutely.
with him, talk to him, be certain, and yeah, because like he kept on saying, "Do you build my VSL?" Like I don't know I don't even know what that means. So
Man, it
Yeah,
was uh, like a rude tone, right? Can you build my VSL?
yeah, so like the
yeah,
first thing is like you got to establish a frame of leadership. Like you're the expert, right? Not him. Like I know more about this than
yeah.
you do. So you just kind of
Akbar,
coach on that, like exactly
What,
what you
bro?
thought.
yeah.
Hello.
The first thing I need to say, bro, Akbar, if we do the sales, sales, what do you say? Is sales practice to each other, we can know, we both can improve that way. I think
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is the best way. I think
Oh, it
copying each
absolutely
other
is.
is the best way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
yeah.
absolutely is.
So I think we need a 1 hour time to only to focus on your call and my call. We are gonna role play. So that's the way we
If we
can.
do that, I'm gonna have to get some income. I'll be honest. I can't do everything for free, like much longer. I'll just be straight up with you guys. But I want to help you all as much as I can now. So
Yeah, bro.
with but you guys can role play with each other if you want. But I'm just being honest. Like we can do group ones too, but I don't have time for like single ones. Like I can only do group ones. So for the
Yeah,
sake
bro.
of time, we'll move on to the objection. So you ready for the objection role play, Joel?
Yeah, bro. I'm ready to that.
And it's okay to make mistakes, bro. It happens. But you got this. Let's kill it. So you just finished up the pitch, and then you guys
Yeah,
go and say the price if you want, or something, or whatever you
yeah.
want.
So, bro, this usually charge around $1,500 for everything to getting that ESL and the sales page and the lead, lead coming to that funnel and the email marketing, everything under $1,500. Yeah. What do you think about that, bro?
Yeah, it's I'll have to sit on it and think about it for a while, but I'll get back to you. I'll go ahead and fill out that form that you sent me over, and then I'll get back to you
Yeah,
on with the price.
bro. Before we go, I just want to say that what is the real thing that holding you back? I mean, yes. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I think the real thing that's holding me back, I guess, is just the price, man. I mean, I don't know. I just
Bro,
don't know if I want to pay it.
So,
yeah,
bro,
bro, totally
can,
understandable because, yeah, yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
take over this
So,
call? I think I have an idea.
Sure, Akbar, what
yeah,
you got?
absolutely.
Okay, yeah, yeah, bro. Currently, what are the problems that you're facing currently from your existing funnel?
Yeah, so I'm facing, like the quality of leads is horrible. And I mean, like you told me before, like the leads don't know where to go. So I think that's a solid, that's a solid method. So like the biggest
Exactly.
qualification of the leads.
Yeah. That's the solid reason, because you don't have to waste your precious time in some people who don't want to buy. And I just mapped your entire funnel here, so I am going to show you what's that. So yeah, let me share the screen. Okay, I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
So yeah, now you're running ads. It's like old style ads, I think. It's like not converting. It doesn't have a hook, and your sales page is, let's be honest, it's like generic copies. It's from like 2016 or something like that, and there is no proper 3-step or 4-step ESL in your page, which is like leaving money on the table. It's 100% true, because I have worked with a client like this and they didn't have a VSL. When we put the VSL, the sales has been increased like 13 to 14%. So your current sales page has generic copy and no proper VSL. So that's a biggest problem with that no low quality leads, because everyone comes with the join button, book a call with you and waste your time, right?
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Yeah. So, and one more thing is that after they book a call, they are going to a confirmation page, right? They book the call, they go to the confirmation page. Okay. But I have something exactly what you are looking for, and I am 100% sure that that will work for you. Shall I show you that?
Oh, I mean, I'm down for it.
Yeah. This is the funnel that we are going to build you. So, what, bro?
Continue. I didn't mean to laugh. Continue.
Okay. This is the 10x sweet sprint funnel that we are gonna. I have a plan for you. So in this, I will writing you 3+ ad angles, which is proven to work. You can, split test the 3 ads, and which one is working, you can use that. Then I will be writing you like scroll stopping hooks. Like
Oh wow.
if they are scrolling the reels, if you're running ads, they will stop, they will click the link, they will buy. And I will be sending you the best ads of the competitors, so you can have inspiration. Then I will be sending you the like UGC script, Instagram Reels script, in order to nurture the leads, because we don't have to be spam by just giving them ads, right? We have to give them real values. They follow us, they have to get value. So I will be giving the free script. Okay. And also your sales page, I will be rewriting your entire sales page mobile first page, because nowadays people are on their mobile rather than desktop, because desktop websites are not really optimized for mobile, right? So I will be making an entire sales page with entire copy for mobile optimized. And then also I will be setting up your VSL, a 2-step VSL, which is like top quality. I will be scripting you. And also the next step is that call booking page. You told that you will be getting unqualified leads, right? You are wasting time.
Yeah, man, it's been on for a while.
Yeah. That's exactly I am solving here. So, so when they
Alright,
are clicking the call booking page, yeah,
pause. Like, you see how he's like, my biggest problem, he's asking me that multiple times. That expands on my pain, and that like makes me want to solve the problem faster, because now I'm in pain because he keeps on asking me. Like, what's the biggest problem you have now? Oh, like the leads are qualified. Oh, damn. Okay. But continue, Akbar.
okay, yeah. When they click the call booking page with our new funnel, they will be going to qualification, because we don't need to waste your time, right? We have precious time. So they will be going to the qualification, and in that qualification, we will be asking some relevant question, which like their current income, their current
Oh, I need
budget, all
that.
that stuff. Because yeah, exactly, that was I am going to give you. So you have to provide them this. Otherwise, you will be getting some time waster people. And don't worry about the people who are not qualified. You will be selling them downsell, which they can afford. So we are not losing them, right?
Mm.
Okay. And also after they book the call, we are collecting their emails. We are not like leaving them behind. We want to like make everything out of them. We have to provide them. So I will show you. After the call book, in the first funnel, the funnel you have right now, you don't have a call booking sequence. If they book the call, like people nowadays forget everything, right? So if book a call and there is no guarantee that they will show up, they will forget that. Okay. So if they book the call and they have sent a call booking email sequence like, hey man, your call is 24 hours after. There is only 5 minutes before your call, like call booking sequence. They will be more likely to like come into the call and talk to you, right?
Correct.
So I will be setting up the call booking sequence. In that there will be like 4 emails. First
Doing
one
a
is
lot,
that
bro.
how
Nice.
what do Okay, so the first one is like how to prepare for the call, because we will be sending that email first, and they will have an idea how to come for that call. So you don't have to waste many time asking them what they're doing, what they're having. So that's a good thing. And then we are sending them like testimonial emails. Hey, look at this client. He made this much revenue in this much days. So they will have some like credibility, right? And then we will be selling some upsell. If you have like webinar or something like that, we will be doing email marketing. And also like we will be selling your new course, new launch emails, all that stuff, all booking emails. And also we are not leaving them after they come to the call, they close. Yeah, you will close, right? You are a good closer, so you will close them in the call. After that, we are not leaving them. We are doing email marketing. We are sending weekly emails, CRM pitch, launch emails. So by doing all this, from this funnel to this funnel, there is an entire like trajectory
I
is
don't know.
changing.
That's pretty complicated.
Yeah.
Do I
Oh,
need
No,
that?
man, it's
sir,
not.
this was amazing,
Yeah,
man.
actually, yeah, but man, you don't have to worry about it. I'll be setting you this within like 7 days. You don't even have to touch your fingers in this. I'll be delivering everything. I'll just show you right now. Okay, the things that you're gonna get is this much. I'll be sending this much. I mean, I am giving you like 35 deliverables. So you don't have to touch anything. I will be just setting up everything, and the only thing that you do is that your time, and that your something weekly calls with us, so we can discuss what's working, what's not working. That's the only thing that you are investing here. So how you think about it? Is was this the thing that you are looking for?
That's all question. Yeah. I was looking for like, do you think this could help you? Or like, is this what you're looking for? Getting a phone call. Let me decline that. Another phone call. Okay. Oh my gosh, been called again. Okay, guys, let me take this. Holy shit.
Okay,
Akbar bro,
what bro?
ഹലോ എടാ
Hello.
ഈ ഒരു ഫണൽ മൊത്തമായിട്ട് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഇട്ടുതരോ അടിപൊളി കാണിച്ചിട്ട്
Yeah bro, actually I will just show you. നമുക്ക് ഇതിനകത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് ഇവിടെ like search for mind map.
No, I'm
What
back.
is it? Uh, mm, wait a
അതല്ലടാ
second.
അതായത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഈ ഇപ്പൊ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഫണല്ലേ
Yeah, this one, right?
ആ അതൊന്ന് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഇട്ടുതരാന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
Akbar, are
exactly.
you
You
going
can.
over all this like when that objection comes up, or is this in the pitch?
It's the pitch,
Okay, so that's a solid pitch. What I'd recommend
bro.
is like, cause you can read each single thing out, but like I'm just sitting here kind of getting boring or bored. So either the speed you did it is actually pretty fast, but not reading every single thing word for word, like really hitting on the main things that they get. But overall, bro, this is a really solid page. I actually like this for it because it's a bit it's unique. There's different colors. I think the Ajal, you had one before, like you had a flow chart, and that was like, would you use that in a pitch before?
Yeah, I'm actually planning to make a new one for something like this, but
Okay. If you can make it more
I'm actually working
aesthetic,
on it.
then yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
any problem with using in the pitch. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is solid. It's he's
yeah,
constantly referring back and personalize. I would personalize it more to me because like, well,
yeah,
actually, you kind of did, but you skipped over it really fast. My biggest
yeah,
problem was the qualification of leads, Akbar. So like, really hit
yeah,
on the qualification process. Like that's the
yeah,
most important thing. So like, really hit like talk about it for like a minute, 2 minutes straight. Make sure I really get it. And
yeah.
then yeah, so like that's with the pitch, and then yeah, so we'll cycle back to. Actually, Ekbar, were you about to wrap up? I don't want to cut you off. Okay, so Ejlal will ask the money objection again, and to give you
Yeah.
an idea on where you can
So,
go.
bro, I have a little doubt.
Yeah.
I have shown this entire funnel, right? Actually, I built this for Android copy to show tonight. Okay. So, how much can I charge for this? Like,
Okay, we yeah,
can
we can
I?
do that next. Are you limited on time?
What, bro?
Are you limited on time?
No, no, no.
Okay, but we can go and do that. So. What can you ask your main question again, please, for your current client? You've already given her stuff in the past, right? And now you wanted to upsell
Yeah,
her to actually get money for it?
yeah.
Okay. So Were you wanting to get her on a Zoom call, a phone call, text, or
Google Meet tonight 11 p.m. Indian
give,
time.
give a call?
Yeah, Google Meet call. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Make sure you send her like text reminders. I'm not sure if you do like an hour before or something. Like, yo, I'll see you in an
Okay.
hour. And then, so on the call, you first want to go over like how she's liking the free stuff first, and like her honest opinion on it, like what she actually thinks of it. How have you been liking the sales pay or whatever you made for like the email sequence? How you liking it so far? Yeah, well, that's phenomenal, name. I'm glad you're loving it. So, and then you can talk more about it, like just have a normal, authentic conversation. And then when the time comes, which you will know, what you'll say next is, well, listen, you have a lot, but you don't have everything yet. So I've given you like some free stuff, right? Just kind of show you what I can do. And now you have stuff or you have deliverables that you can actually, start scaling with. But typically how it works is after I deliver this free stuff, usually most clients, they see the value and they want to move forward. And how that typically would work is you would get XYZ next. And what the XYZ next would do, the ads, whatever you just said, that would enable you to do and get these kind of results. Maybe share a screen, maybe talk about it more, maybe if you have a flow chart for it. And like that's typically what clients that work with me do. Like they move forward with that, but sometimes they don't. It just depends on you. If you really feel like it could help you and like to be the best, like in what you do in the space, typically most people actually get XYZ added on top of it. So how do you feel about it? And then they'll probably use some sort of objection or like they'll just be honest. So that's how I typically would do it. And then you just bring up the price after. Like they'll probably ask you first, to be honest. So how much does it typically cost? Oh, 2 grand, 2 grand USD. Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Actually, I think he's not gonna ask that question because I was working him for free, right? So he will probably think that this will be also like a free package. So
Okay,
how
well, it's no
should I
problem.
pitch?
Yeah. So all you have to
Yeah.
do is say, like, just say the price is 2 grand. Just be confident with it. It doesn't matter really how you say it. Just be confident with it. Like when you say it, stick to it. So everything I just said will be in the AI recording, so you can have it. So make a note of this, please. And it will be you'll say everything like how I like in the free stuff. Typically, what my clients do is they get XYZ next, and that actually costs $2,000 USD. But say that after you've already gone over the benefits, what you get, like what kind of results you can expect if you go with like the ads, like the more stuff, whatever they get, like really dive into that, what they get, the time frame they receive it, the problems it solves, and like all that setup cost, John, is 2,000 USD. Oh, it's that much? Why are you charging me now? Well, that's just how I do business, John. So I mean, you understand, you're a businessman, right? And then just kind of smile with it and then move along. And then I was gonna say something important. If he's hesitant on the price, I dropped this in the notion as well in the analogies, reframes, and objections. No, logical answer, go all the way to the bottom, and I said this exact thing what I'm about to say. If he's hesitant on the price, as a last resort, if he doesn't pay it, you can say, listen, John, I hear you. So how about this? Because I really want to work with you, right? I want to see you have the best deliverables you can. Trust me with half of the investment now, and we can worry about the rest later. So you pay me half now, you'll get everything we just talked about, and it'll be the best branding you've ever seen. World class, absolutely phenomenal. And if it's not, for whatever reason, you can keep the rest of the investment. But if you love it, then you can pay me the rest. How does that sound? You can have that like in your back pocket and on the end. So
The main problem with me is like I have a deep like inside my mind. It's like should I have that feeling, right? A pressure inside my mind. That's the main problem that I'm facing right now. So my mind is saying that if I ask that price, how will they think that all that stuff? So how to overcome that, man?
yeah, if they freak out, then like you don't want to work with them in the first place, to be quite honest. But yeah, it took me lots of sales calls to get over that. The fact of bringing up the price, when I brought up the price on my first couple of sales calls, I have them recorded. Like my stomach dropped. I just like froze, like stood there. Oh my gosh, what is happening? So yeah, it'll take some experience and just more calls to get over that. But the only tip I have is just be as confident as possible. Just like drop it like it's nothing to you, like it's pennies. So just say, yeah, the total investment is $2,000 USD, and just like stop. You can stop talking after that. You can keep talking. It's really up to you at that point. And or you can say like the investment to radically change your life, John, is $2,000 USD. You can say like something smooth like that, or the investment like to get the whole funnel work up, bro, where you're not losing any more leads anymore is $2,000 USD. and then they'll say some objections or something. But that's what I got for that. Does that answer your question?
Great. So I will be recording the call tonight. Okay.
Okay, fantastic.
So and send it over to you. And if I make any mistake, you can correct. And also, man, one more question I have is that if he rejects in paying, what should I have to say?
Rejects what?
Like if he say that, yeah, I am not interested in paying you. So what should I say to that?
You wouldn't
If
say
he say
that
like
if
that.
you asked this question first. This is called pre-handling. So you wouldn't say that if you said after the pitch, do you feel like this can help you? So like with the ads, with everything else, ask him after you talk about the benefits, everything he gets from it, if he has any questions, do you actually feel like everything we covered today, John, could actually help you in any way? You do. Okay. Why is that though? He explains to you why it could help them. And then when you bring up the investment, there's no point to ask that question because he actually feels like it can help them. But if he brings it up saying, why do I have to pay you now? It's kind of, you can say whatever you want. Like, well, John, it's how I do business, right? I just blow your mind free value. And then if you want to move forward, you can. If you don't, no hard feelings. That's just how it works.
So yeah, I am thinking to pitch all this like one brand. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Like all the stuff I just showed you, I'm gonna pitch it like $1,000. How you think about that?
Do 2K.
2K. Okay, great.
Yeah. And then if it has a hesitation, do 1K now, 1K later. Or worst case scenario, you get
Okay,
paid 1K and then he doesn't pay the rest. He doesn't love it.
great.
But when you're always like selling stuff, always like price it definitely 4 figures. But like I always like to leave that 1K gap just in case. Because like, okay, 1K now, 1K later. But 2K is a solid like introduction offer. That's what I actually do personally from a media business to my partner that I don't run anymore, but I used to. Is they pay us 2 grand. We do the same thing, 1 grand now, 1 grand later if they had some hesitation, if they didn't trust us fully yet. And then we blow their mind because it actually was world-class branding. They'd pay us the other 1 grand, and now they trust us, right? Because we delivered off of half the original investment. So now, after we blow their mind with value for that kind of cheap project, they hop on another call with us and we upsell them for like 3.5 grand for something else, a website. They love that again. We upsell them again 10 grand retainer for managing all their social media online systems. So it's a solid business way. And you can do that the same thing if you want to retain them for like the email stuff, the CRM and everything else. You can do that. Because like they'll trust
Yeah,
you a lot more. Like to do half the investment, you over deliver. It's the best copywriting they've ever seen. They want to work with you more.
great. So I'll just pitching it
Yep.
in 2 grand. Okay.
Yeah, do 2 grand.
Do for that, man. Go for that. Bro, Akbar, can you send me the link of that funnel that I can make the similar one for my call sequence? I mean, when we
Oh,
hop on the call with the client, so I can
so
show
how
them something
can
similar
I
like that.
send it over to? Can you send me in your Figma link Instagram? So I just copy this paste there. How you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll
No,
send
no,
you
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Wait. I'll just share it right now.
Okay.
So, bro, actually, I am just watching that 10-hour course of KJ, and I think it's good.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's
And bro,
amazing, man.
like,
It's amazing.
yeah. How about our community, man? Is there new people's coming?
Not yet. It's just us 5 so far. And like I think the other guys aren't interested. So it looks like you guys are the only 2 serious ones. But
Yeah. Yeah, I was in Discord that I think sometimes they have dopamine hit, otherwise they are not messaging, right?
yeah, man, just kind of they've been doing their own thing, which is fine. I mean, this is a free community, so no one's really gonna. It's pretty rare for someone to take a free community seriously unless they pay money
Yeah.
for
Yeah. But the
it. Like the
value
real world.
we are getting from this is like more than a paid one, man. I'm
Yeah,
100% honest
well,
with you.
I hope so. I mean, I want you guys to make some money so I get the best testimonial ever.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, man.
I will do that. I will do that. I will do
Only
the
after you make
best
money though.
testimonial.
I don't want a testimony if you don't make money.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
will, I will show the screen
Like,
of that client result and the money I received, and I will make a best testimonial for you, bro.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm just mainly like I just
Yeah.
want to see you
Yeah, bro.
guys get some solid
like
results.
if
From
I
my
close
heart.
that deal,
Yeah.
yeah, if I close that deal today, tomorrow you will getting a testimonial. Exactly.
Fantastic. The Vanguard Collective,
Yeah.
that's the place to be. Edgel, I didn't forget about you, bro. Let's do the money objection handling one again.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we are on that, right?
Yeah, so
So
it's the same
yeah.
thing. You did a solid job on the pitch. After the pitch, do you feel like this can help you, John? You do. Why is that though? Okay, what part specifically is your favorite? Oh, the qualification process. That's my favorite. Okay, fantastic. Well, typically how it works is like the total investment for everything we've covered is 2 grand USD. How do you feel about it, John? Are you ready to move forward? And then we can leave off on that. And then I'll say, yeah, man, it all sounds great. The money though, I'll have to get back to you on, but like send over everything like in an email. So I have like someone just entered the waiting room. Okay, we'll just
Yep.
ignore the garage. So I was saying send over everything in an email, and then I'll get back to you regarding that investment as well.
Yep. So we are gonna start it, right?
We're starting. Yep, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah. So your investment will be $1,500.
2,000.
No. Yeah. So what do you think about, bro?
Well, like we already left off on that. Okay, we can do it again. Yeah, it's great, man. I'll have to get back to you on that investment, but like just send over everything you just went over like in an email, so I have everything
Yeah.
so I can see it, and then I'll just get back
Yeah.
to you regarding that investment, bro.
Yeah, bro. But what about having that entire funnel? What is the, bro?
First thing,
Why do?
ask me like if like everything we've covered could actually help me. Just ask that.
Yeah, okay. So everything we covered that actually help you.
Yeah, I think it actually could, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then ask why.
So yeah, I mean, so that's why I'm offering you that. When I saw your funnel that you're missing so much leads, and honestly, it is costing you more than what I charging you. I mean, it's happening for a year, right?
Yeah, it's been on
So
for a
you
while.
are
So it's gone.
losing, yeah, you are so losing so much money on that. Let's be honest with you, bro. You are losing so much money, and the our past line Andrew Cooper was the exact same position. He was closing around 7 crores a week. So that's why I'm offering to you. If you have any hesitation on pricing, I mean, setting everything at once, you can send me $750 once, and after I will do the work, and you see my fantastic work, you can send me the money, the rest of the money. If you don't like my work, you can take the rest. What do you
Okay,
think about that, bro?
this is much better. Way better. Like you
Yeah.
did an awesome job here. Like fantastic. You
Wow.
you were losing it, then you got it back. So
Yeah, bro.
one thing, like the price thing, half now, half later, that's a last resort. Like last resort. Like you don't need to do that yet. That's like very last thing. Okay. But that was very solid about, you asked, what was the first thing you asked? Like, do you feel like it can help you? Yeah, I do. You should just say like I asked when I said ask why, like, okay, why do you feel like it can? I would have said the qualification process. And then, yeah, okay, you said it makes no sense. Like you're wasting more money. It would just be cheaper to move forward with me because like the amount of money you're wasting on these, like that's awesome. Like being polarizing, being blunt, being honest. Yeah, do that. People love that. So that was fantastic. Definitely do that,
Absolutely.
bro. That was fantastic, phenomenal. And yeah, so I think we've already gotten a long way. We can do me, so you can kind of see how I handle it. So you can ask the question now.
Yeah.
Like we'll just leave
So
off on the pitch, and I'll just leave off. So yeah, that's all that about wraps up everything. So like in terms of the process and the structure, like how do you feel about everything? Do you actually feel like it can help you?
yeah, I believe that it can help me, but I'm little bit, uh, I'm not okay about that much investing right now. I don't have
Of
the,
course, yeah, no worries at all. Like when you say it could help
yeah,
you though, like, what part specifically do you feel like can actually help you the most?
I mean, getting those lead, qualify them, and getting more leads into my calendar with not some cheap leads. I mean, the qualified leads. That's really important to me. So that's why I'm suffering right now. So
And how long has that been
that's
going on for again? Like with the qualification process?
yeah, it's kind of over past 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah,
Okay, so like what's
yeah,
actually stopped you from actually fixing that problem as soon as you could? Because it's been going on for a while.
yeah. Actually, me and my partner was talking about that for a long time. we have so much hesitation, someone like, they are booking a call like, we are something giving for them for free. So that's the way people are reacting to us. So that's what I need to change.
And so, what moment happened in your life where you just thought, I'm going to put my foot down and say, you know what, I need to fix this problem now so it doesn't stop being a problem and I stop losing out all of this money? Like, what was that moment or like part in time where you're like, okay, I'm fixing this now. Like, I'm tired of this happening.
It's kind of, I think about 1 week ago, a guy called me that I talked him about 1 or 2 hours. I told him how we can help them, and he was actually really interested. But after I revealing the price, he was like, "No, I can't pay this much." I told him, so that's
Mm,
the
okay.
moment there.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, it's tough, man. We don't have a qualification process to really dial it in.
Absolutely.
I've even worked with past clients before. I'm like the one I just showed you, Andrew. Like he had the exact same problem, brother. Like he was getting so many calls on his calendar with people who are absolutely broke, who didn't have any money. His credit cards are maxed out, or just completely unqualified people in the first place. People from Niger and Africa. Like it didn't matter. Like so what we did with Andrew, like we already showed you, like we implemented an actual qualification process where he didn't get nobody's in the calendar anymore. Everybody on the calendar was ultra qualified to him. We asked questions that me and Andrew actually came up with together. Like, how much are you willing to invest in yourself? Like, all these specific questions so we can actually make sure we can actually help them and they're in a position to actually invest. Because those two are very important. If we can't help them, we don't want to talk to them. If you don't have the money, we don't want to talk to them. So having that qualification process is really dialed in, bro. It is. So when you mentioned before that the investment, like that might be a bit of a problem for you, are you able to expand on that a little bit? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I need to think about that. Me and my girlfriend, you know, take kind of decision, investing on something for business. She might, angry at me. I might lose the dinner
I
for
hear you,
tonight.
bro. No, I get that. I have a girlfriend of myself, and like I can
Yeah,
understand some of that 1,000%. It's no worries at all. But I
yeah,
do want to bring
absolutely.
up this, bro, and this is like pretty important what I'm about to say. It how much money do you think you've lost? Let's imagine in an ideal world, you had a fantastic and world-class copywriting page with a video sales letter, with a qualification process, and you got only
Yeah,
qualified. Like how many calls do you take a week?
around 2 or 3,
2, 3 a
two,
week. Okay,
four.
well,
Yeah,
with world-class content, or not content, world-class copywriting pages, let's say to be conservative, let's just say four. Okay, you got 4 calls a week from qualified people, and how many do you actually close a week?
actually, most probably I won't close them.
Okay,
Actually, yeah, I have an experience that I closed 2 calls in my past 1 month ago.
okay, and that's
So
taking
from
like
now that,
8 calls a month.
yeah, I
Okay,
mean, not 8 calls a month. I closed it around 2 calls, past 1 month ago. After that, I don't have any calls closed.
okay, I see.
Yeah,
Like we'll definitely work on
yeah.
the traffic and stuff as well. But how much is your ticket price? How much do you actually? And keep in mind, guys, I would have known this before. I'm just asking so I can get some clarity. How much do you sell your offer for e-commerce?
It's actually $2,990.
$2,000. Okay, so let's say in an ideal world, right? You're getting 4 calls a week booked because that's exactly what we did for Andrew. Is his show rate shot up, his call rate shot up. He has more than 4 calls a week. So let's say you got
Yeah,
4 calls a week every week, ultra qualified leads, and to be conservative, let's say you only close one of them, even though they're ultra qualified. Let's just say you close one of them. That's 2 grand a week.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You are right,
that's
man.
8 grand a month,
Yeah,
and it just costs two
yeah,
grand to invest with me. So, and I might be wrong here, but in my mind, I think it's actually much, much more beneficial and optimal for you to actually just pay me
yeah.
the measly 2 grand, get everything set up, get dialed in, and have those qualified fucking appointments on your calendar, ready to close, ready to go. Does that make sense at all, or like am I on the wrong path here?
Yeah, it's actually amazing. So, can I say send you the money, that you told, the 750 right now?
Well, I didn't say that yet. I didn't say about the half, but like it's 2 grand, right? So I have the payment like ready to go. I already sent it in the Zoom chat. If you're ready to go, bro, just hit that 2K up and then let's run it up.
Yeah, I mean, I will send you the $1,000 first after working with you. Can I do that? Can I?
Okay. Yeah. So well, I didn't talk about that yet, right? That's like a last resort thing. But if you're saying that as an actual objection, yeah, of course, but no worries at all. So I'm just curious, like what's stopping you from actually paying the full investment? Like I'm just being honest.
I mean, I don't have the money right now in my
Okay.
bank
So
account.
like guys, this is an example of a logistical issue. Like he actually doesn't
Yeah,
have the money. Maybe he could be
yeah,
lying. Well, let's say he doesn't actually have the money. So if that's the case, okay, I would say, awesome, bro. Yeah, no worries at all. Well, I appreciate you actually being here. And so how much available now do you actually have to invest in yourself, just so we can formulate this best strategy moving forward?
yeah. It's around 70, 70, 50, $750 or $800.
Okay. So how about send me 650? I will just say seven. Send me 700 now, bro, and we'll split it across 3 months. Okay.
Yeah,
700 this month. You're gonna close some deals, get a lot more cash. If you want, you just pay the rest that you wrote. Okay. You can just pay the
wow.
rest with the 1,300 if you make it back within the next month. But for now, we can sign the contract. I already have it ready with the payment plan.
Yeah,
750 now, 750 next month, 750 next month. Okay.
okay.
You're,
So,
you're, you're
so,
paying
so,
about, I think, 250 more instead of like the payment plan, but you still get everything. You can pay it off like whenever you want.
yeah, okay. So, how can I pay you?
Oh, you
Which
already have
platform you do?
it's in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll send over like
So,
a
I'll do
Stripe
that.
payment link. So like that wraps it
Yep,
up for like
yep.
my role play.
I'll do that.
Any questions? Gurant,
Yeah.
you got a question?
So, it's
You can go ahead.
amazing,
You can go
bro.
ahead and fill.
This call
Anything?
was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Akbar, any thoughts for my role play?
No, bro, great.
Okay.
I mean, this call was like fully validated, and my doubts all are cleared. Good.
Awesome. So I'll share the. Let me actually pull up the Notion so you guys actually know where to go for everything. Gurant, are you alive?
Yeah, I am alive. Yeah, I am alive.
Guraj,
So my mic was dead right now, so I'm sorry for that.
That's no problem, bro.
Yeah, a lot of value from this call. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Garage, bro. I got you. This guy, bro, you text him, he's texting you back within a second. I don't know how he does it. Like at any time that he
Man,
does.
I think he is a chat GTP bot.
Did he just leave? Did he leave?
Man, I mean, if I send a message him right now, it's like seen just now, got a reply.
Yeah, bro, he's really fast with it.
Yeah.
Did he leave?
Fa-
Did he
fa-
leave the call?
Faster than chat GTP.
Oh, he left the call. What the hell? Okay, I guess he dipped. He was out of here. But this is like the whole Notion template. So for the client communication, this is in, by the way, just so you guys know how to actually navigate this, because I don't know if I've ever done it before. War Room, call recordings. This is the one we just did. I have to put the date, actually. What is it today?
no.
July 2nd? Okay.
Yeah, wait a second.
So for this one, we have the client communication stuff and this AI transcript for this whole call. I'm going to upload into GPT and just give like a structured framework for the whole call that we just went over, and I'm going to paste it in here somewhere. And then in materials, we have the sales call flow. This is the Canva worksheet that we already went over. So I use this for a bit. It's really in depth. I paid lots of money for this. And like there's so much on here, like for scripting, there's so much stuff. I highly recommend going over it all and like role playing with yourself. And then you have these like Ekbar for pitching, for example, like in my ecom script, even you can kind of see how I structure my own pitches, the introduction process, the discovery, and then I have everything on here, like the actual pitching and everything. You can just read it all and kind of go over it. So that's like where all the materials are. And then anything else?
Yeah, bro, I'm actually, you know, it's only around, around 60 to 70 days to hitting that goal, moving to Bangkok.
All right.
Yeah, I'm actually got the passport. So when I
I
got
saw
the
Yo, bro,
that.
client,
passport. You got the passport. I
yeah,
think it's really fast, right? Otherwise, it will take like 15 days.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got the passport actually. As soon, they told me that you are so lucky you have got the passport.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what happening. So I'm really excited to move there. So can I do the thing that after getting the 2K, can I just book the ticket and go? What do you think about that?
If you want to put your back against the wall, you can. That's what I did. It didn't work out for me. I actually had to go back home and come back and try it again. But if you can, if I had to do it all again, I would say save up at least twice. You like at least have 2 months in Bangkok secured, like with money wise. So I would say like at least 5, 6 grand USD, and then actually book the flight, ready to go. You have some cushion, right? If anything happens, any
Yeah.
emergencies, you have some cushions, get injured or something. Like you saw, I would recommend that cushion for sure. Like 5, 6 grand USD before you actually go out there. Although you can, if you want, like get 2, 3 grand and go out there. You have like a month of living. It's completely up to you. I would recommend if you want, like get 5 grand, book an Airbnb for a month, see if you even like the place, train some Muay Thai,
Yeah.
eat some food, talk to Thai people, and if you want to stay there and just like either get a long-term lease. I talked about it in the Thailand video for the training, like a 6 to 12 month lease. That would drastically reduce your rent, drastically. So, but then you're locked in the lease for 6 to 12 months. But
Bro, my plan is actually after getting there, we have 30 or 60 days, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
it
So
to
after
make
getting
that
there,
goal, I hate to interrupt you. To make that goal, definitely because you guys are both already working on your cooperating, like basically every day, I think. Like making sure your cooperating
yeah,
is the best in the world, like the best it can be, which is fantastic. And
Yeah.
like the funnel process building, like the psychology behind it, you make sure that's locked in. That's awesome. I have confidence you guys can definitely deliver on it. So
yeah.
next is like actually getting people to believe that, like actually showing people that you actually do what you say. So that comes with sales and that comes with communication, that comes with portraying yourself on the calls and talking to people, client communication, and like the sales calls itself. So that's really big. I'm excited to see Akbar's call with what was it? It was a female, right? Older name?
No, man. It's Andrew Kopak, that guy. AI guy.
Wait, who is it?
Andrew Kopak.
Andrew. Oh, fire. Okay. So, oh yeah, that you already delivered a fucking amazing funnel for. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be, yeah. It's like, yeah, like really get his opinion. Like, how you liking it so far? Like, just smile because you know it's like elite copywriting. I'm sure he'll say the same thing too, like with everything. And then like what I said, I'll paste the AI transcript again in here. Is like transition into like, well, typically how it works is that have you told him like you're new into the space, like he was their first client or anything, or like first couple client? Have you said anything like that to him?
Oh, no.
Okay, then you can say typically how it works. Or typically what our clients do is, they pay the extra 2 grand and actually move forward to get like XYZ. You already talked about this before in the call. But if you don't, no worries at all, brother. But like that's typically how it works. That's how I do business. And yeah. And then see what he says. So we'll see. I mean, you guys delivered fantastic. Wait, so is it just you, Akbar, with the call, or is it both you guys, or is it just your client?
Actually,
this is
we have divided the clients, right?
Divide the clients.
Yeah.
All right. So
So,
Akbar, just you. So yeah, I would just hop on the call and just kill it, obliterate it.
yeah.
great.
Also, bro, my plan is actually, after having the 30 to 60 days, I can focus on my business completely. So I believe that I can make another 2 grand before the 30 days hit. So I can expand that. What about that?
Well, if you believe it, I
Yes,
believe
sir.
it's important. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to happen. So yeah, just make
Yeah,
sure
I
you.
believe that.
The best
Yeah.
thing you should work on is just stick in the routine, bro. Stay locked in, keep on hitting the gym, and keep on studying copywriting. And if you have, I would watch your recording over again with Ryan, even a couple times, the pretty short call recording, and take notes on what you should have said
Yeah.
here, and like role play with yourself. Pause after he says something, and then say something to yourself. Speak out loud, and then role play with because that's the best way possible to learn is watching your call
So,
recordings
bro,
and like analyzing them.
also, bro, I send you the video of Ryan since Ryan was actually interested right now, but he doesn't know how it's gonna affect his business. So I sent him a video that I send you him the I sent that in your Instagram DM. You can check it right now. Yeah. So what about
So
that
I have a
video?
suggestion.
Uh,
I have a suggestion that if he is not that much aware in his problems, like there is a Imangatsi framework, right? Create a problem, like make him that he has that problem. Okay, already he has that, but agitate it and then say that I can solve you with this. So he will be having that pain in his mind and he is just searching for the solution, right? So if there is a small problem also, you can go maximum with it. Like even if it's
Yeah.
like lead qualification, you can say that, yeah, you don't have lead qualification. So, well, so like people with no money will book call with you. You waste your time. But with lead qualification, you can use that time to like with high quality leads. And the advantage with high quality leads, these are the high probability leads which you can close. Like if you get 5 calls this week and 3 of them are not qualified, you will be losing them and you will be closing one, right? But if you get 5 qualified leads, the probability of closing them is so high. So lead qualification is the way so that you can agitate the pain and bring the solution up.
Phenomenal stuff, Chi. So,
Yeah.
what would you say his biggest problem was? We already talked about this. Was it lead qualification?
Yeah, he need more clients to his program.
Yeah, but just go out, refilm the video, and do the same thing. Like
Yeah,
what
okay.
exact part it said.
Yeah,
sure.
I said that, I said that he need, client acquisition, he need more clients. So I exactly, target on that. You can see in that video.
You do?
Uh, yeah, I mean, do I need to take another video or do I
I
need
would.
to send it over?
Yeah. I would take another video just to implement what you learned with it. Did you already send it to him?
No, I not
Okay.
send it to him.
I'd refilm another video then, and it's like really
Yeah.
hit on like super specific pain points and agitate the pain. Just like Bar said, that's very smart. And then honor, I think you said honor. You said like honor. Are you able to say honor?
Honor.
Honor.
It's a honor.
Yo, bro, Andrew Kopek. Oh, it's blur. Let me that how to remove it blur. I don't know. Okay, great. See you soon, brother.
Fantastic. Yeah, we
Yeah.
love the confirmation text. That's awesome. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, once you definitely get like Calendly, get the Calendly automation set up. Just all the automations come through for you.
Yeah, I have the currently link to send to clients. So that's the exact way that we do with the Ryan, the past client.
Fantastic. Well, I think this is our most productive call yet. This will be a solid training
Yeah.
for future members to come in because this will be recorded and uploaded. So it'll be solid
Yeah.
training for people to watch for sales and like client communication. So I'm
Bro,
pretty excited.
this is the best call that we did for amazing, bro. Amazing.
Every second is value. Every second.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, guys. Are you guys still in the real world?
No,
No, I'm not in real world. Yeah, we are not in real world.
Wait, is that not how you guys met?
We have met in Discord.
Oh, Discord, not the real world. Okay, I thought it was the real world for some reason, but
No.
okay, gotcha. Well, it was an honor
So,
making that,
yeah,
guys.
bro.
Can you check on your
I think I think if we get some testimony like Ijilal Bros paying client and mine, we do testimonial. You can like it's like a subscription based call that we are doing. It's that much value, man. Nobody's gonna give this much value. There are some people on YouTube that come on live and like say about their courses. Yeah, you can join my course, you can get my thing, but you're like completely different, man. And that value that teaches us is exactly what we needed, man.
Well,
So
thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Puts a smile on my face. Thank you. And yeah, it's difficult to find people who actually listen to when something's free because a lot of the time, because even I was like this, is when someone's telling you some advice that's for free, it's like it's pretty difficult to listen to that when there's no money tying it in. Because if people invest, they're gonna listen a lot more. That's typically how it goes. But like it's kind of difficult when you're doing something up for free to get results and then actually cycle some people in who actually pay and like to listen even more. So
exactly,
I appreciate you guys for
exactly.
listening.
Yeah, because
Oh.
in Alex Hormozy's book, he says that the larger the investment, the larger the commitment, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like if you want highest result in your program, the price should be high ticket. Then only people have high investment. Then only they have high like they should have to do it because they have put some $2,000 here. And if they didn't take action, their mind will be saying, "Hey man, do that, do that." But if it's free, the people will not take that much seriously, even though the value is same.
That's why when like you're trying to figure out the price for your guys' product, like always make it more than you think. Like not 750, not $1,000, just say $2,000. It's like double it. And then
Yeah.
so like you have the minimal. If you want, you can save more than that. If you want like 1.5, or like $4,000. But I think I saw like 2K first deal size. It's like an awesome point to start, 1,000%.
Right.
So
So
I gotta wrap it up. I gotta go to the gym here pretty soon. But
Yeah.
I'll go.
Work
Any
out.
questions you got, tag me in the Discord or on
Okay.
Instagram, and I'll speak to you
Okay.
guys
Yeah.
soon.
bye bye. Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
guys.